Hello, crafty friends. Look what we're making today. It's what is it? What would you call it? Is it a horse? Is it a cat? Is it a horse with a horn? What? Then what does it become? It becomes a unicorn. Look at that. Pretty simple. Mostly gluing today with an eye, a very fancy little nostril there, a curly Q, which we'll talk about. In case you never made one, I'll show you how. It's unicorn day, craft day. So let's look at what you got in your kit. You know, we always got to figure that part out. So you got a couple of flowers there. You got two big ones and two small ones to put inside. You have two ear shapes because we're going to put the pink shape inside the white one. You have the very magical horn, unicorn horn. That rhymes. And you have some spectacular pieces here for our unicorn's mane. Ooh, it's so soft and fluffy. Not really, because it's paper, but we could pretend. We're pretending here. We like to pretend. And then you have this shape for your unicorn's head. Can you tell what I started with? Can you tell if this was rounded, what shape I started with? It was a heart that I turned into a horse's profile, I guess. Yeah. What? Okay, that's what we're doing. So I'm going to push a few things out of my way. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to attack this today, but you know, you only need two things at home this week. A black marker or crayon. We know they work equally well, and you know, da da do do do, da do 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 do, da 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 da. You know, you got to have glue. I get very excited about glue. Glue is fun. So I'm going to show you again. This is what we're making. It's good to have an extra piece of paper to lay down, some scrap piece of paper. I'm still wondering how I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I do know. So one thing I want you to notice is this. We're not gonna use the curved side for our unicorn's head. We are using the side that has some angles. Okay, so when you set it down, and I will show you to work on, I want this is how he's going to go. Okay, so you know what the first thing we're gonna do? We're gonna do that ear. He's got to hear his friends. And very simple. I'm gonna push that aside just for a second here. We're just gonna put this pink inside the white, right down to the bottom. Try to leave an equal amount of white showing around it. Do the best you can. Open up your glue. Remember, we do not need tons of glue. We just don't. Just a line right down, just like that, is more than enough. Too much glue makes a mess. And I'm gonna find the middle the best I can. Like so. La, 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 la. Oh, wait. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yeah. Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great if we had ears like this? I think that'd be great. I'd like to have it. How do you feel about that? I'm feeling kind of silly today. It's Monday morning. I love Mondays because I love coming to work. So where does that ear go? I'm gonna put it right, let me turn it this way, you can see, in that corner. We're not gonna go very far down because you want his ear to stick right up there. So, bring you back down here, friends. In that corner, right here, I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue. Again, don't need a tremendous amount. That much glue in that corner will do what we want. We're gonna put it kind of sticking out like so. Let's look at them together. Hello. So I have it sticking out like that, look at that, like twins. Okay, like so. Let's get those flowers ready. I'm gonna press, by the way. Remember, every time you put some glue, it doesn't hurt to press it in so it soaks into both layers. I'm gonna take my flowers now, and I'm gonna put one of those yellow ones. I'm just gonna wipe it across my glue because it's little. Find the middle. Ooh, I got a lot of glue on that by mistake. Kind of the middle of that. And I'm gonna wipe it across my glue again. In the middle of that one. And then kind of just put them at the bottom. They kind of touch, overlap, whatever. So pick them up, do the same thing. Just wipe some glue. That's plenty. That's plenty. Put it right there. Wipe some more on this one. Plenty of glue. Put it right there. Press it, press it, press it. We want our glue to sink in. Sink in? I don't think that's quite the word. Okay, look at us. We are well on the way. We got a unicorn with an ear. Let's do her horn, his horn, next. So this time, we're gonna turn it over. I'm gonna take our unicorn horn, and on this short side here, I'm just gonna put one smear, one line of glue right across. That is enough. I'm gonna look at my space here. I'm gonna find the middle, and I'm gonna lay it where the glue was. Press it, press it, press it. Let's turn it over, see what we got. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I'm thinking it's starting to look unicorny. Unicorny? Do you ever feel unicorny? I kind of do sometimes. We got our horn on, got our ear on. We are ready to work on the beautiful mane of our unicorn. So once again, let's do this down here. I'm gonna turn it over. Now, you have pieces. What I would recommend that you do, and we don't all have the same just because that's the way it worked out, you will have 2 of one color, 2, but then you'll have 3 of some other color. And I don't know which one because Miss Sayoko put these all together and she did exactly what I asked her to. So you might have 3 purple and 2 pink and 2 gold. That's okay too. Whatever color you have 3 of, 1, 2, 3, whatever color you have 3 of, that's what we're gonna start with. Now, I'm gonna put this down here. And on the edge that comes down from our ear, that straight edge, let me show you the back of this one. We are gonna start laying down our mane. Now, we are only gonna work on this side that I cut so it looked like hair. We're gonna glue where it's not cut. The easiest way to do this is to make, let's not put too much glue at a time though, because our glue will dry out. Some glue, and then start with that color that you have 3 of, lay it right down. Remember, I want you to notice, this is the side that has the cuts, this is the side that does not. And then I'm just gonna do another color, and I'm almost, they're touching, they're almost going over each other, and I'm trying to keep this edge nice and even. And I'm gonna do a purple one. Try to keep it nice and straight. And then, because I went pink, yellow, purple, and again, whatever color you started with first, I'm gonna go back to my pink, put it right in there, keep it nice and even. I need some more glue now, so I'm gonna put, and I'm on the edge, and I don't wanna get glue on my table, so I'm just gonna make that glue mark, glue, glue. Oh, look, woo, that would have been on the table. Oh no, I went pink and yellow, so I'm gonna do it again. But you know what? If you do yours a different way, A-okay. It's your project. And another one. And the last one. Right like so. Whoop. Might get a little sticky. I didn't re-glue all the way to the end. I'm gonna press my finger down. Get that glue into both pieces of paper. Ooh, look what we have. We got a unicorn mane. Now, I got a sticky thing here, so I'm gonna just take my finger, because I'm gonna turn this over now to put his eye, and I'm just gonna wipe that glue. Just let it get off there. Good thing that purple dries clear. So, our unicorn would like to see us, like we can see her or him. So we're gonna give him an eye. Oh, like a little sleepy eye, I guess. Now, I want you to notice that I figured out where I wanted my eye to be. It's above that curve, this curve right here, and kind of towards the front of where the horn is, if we put our horn in the middle. You're gonna do the best you can. Maybe you want a totally different kind of eye. We're gonna find out. So you know what I would do on your spare piece of paper there? I'd practice. So, just in case, I'm gonna do kind of a backwards C, and then I just did eyelashes, like so. I'll do it again. Backwards C, and just little delicate, beauteous eyelashes. It never hurts to practice, friends. So then I'm gonna take my picture. Now's the time. Now's the time to commit to your eye. I'm gonna leave some space at the top, do my backwards C, and add my eyelashes. So I'm working upside down here, friends. I think I want to put it right about there, I'm thinking. So I'm gonna do my backwards C. Oops, let's see here. Right there. And then I add those beauteous eyelashes. Wish I could grow my eyelashes like that. Ooh, so pretty. And then for our unicorn's nostril, we're gonna do a curlicue, which is kind of like a fancy C. So let's use our scrap piece of paper again. And we're just gonna do around and around. Like a C that you just kept going, or a circle that opens up. So start small and make it bigger. Doesn't really matter which direction you go. You could have gone this way. Go around. That is a curlicue. Either way, it's a good thing to practice. So again, I'm gonna go back to this one. I'm gonna see that it's kind of between those 2 points and a little ways in. That's where I want her or his nostril to be. So again, I'm gonna take the one that I'm working on, remove that so it's easy to see. And I'm gonna do my curlicue. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Do, 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 do. What are you thinking? It looks like this unicorn might be dreaming. You know, I'm gonna bring my C just a little bit further there. It's dreaming. Now we could have done, if we wanted to add some more detail, and that's totally up to you, could have colored in our little centers of our flowers. Adds a little detail. I wonder what yours looks like. I wonder if you're gonna give it a name. You know what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm gonna say. A perfect unicorn name would be Little Miss Cindy. Little Miss Cindy the unicorn. That would be a great book, don't you think? Maybe. I wonder if we both wrote a book about a unicorn that had our name, and what kind of adventures that unicorn would go on. What a pretty unicorn, what a pretty unicorn. So there you go, friends, pretty easy. I hope you send me pictures because you know how much I love to see them, right? I do. Then hopefully someday soon we will sit down at the same table and we'll do it all together because that would be the best. Making things with friends, that's what I want to do. Send me pictures. I miss you.